Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Today we're in Phoenix, Arizona, and I've got Kelly Castle with me, and he's got a great car for you. Kelly, what year, make, and model is this one?
This is a 1967 Ford Galaxie 500 convertible.
And it has the 428. So let's take a look at our featured attraction. Kelly, how long have you had this car?
We bought it in May of 2024, so not quite a year.
Now there's a reason why you bought this car. Tell me that story.
My brother and I, David, he and I put our money together back in 1979 in Illinois, and we bought one for $385. It was the same color, and it was a convertible black interior, and we just loved it. And so for years we've always wanted to get another one, and we finally were able to find one. And we weren't specific on color, but we found this one, and it was just the perfect car. So wow. we purchased it.
So you found the car. What was the reaction when the car came in?
When it came off the transport truck, I was excited. I was nervous. We hadn't really seen it. It was in Watertown, New York, so we just, other than pictures, we didn't physically get to see it. So we weren't sure about everything, but we knew we wanted it, and it was great when we got it.
You and David jump up and down like little kids?
Oh, yeah, we were very excited. It was like 79 all over again.
Yeah, there you go. Well, first of all, congratulations for keeping your dream intact and keeping your focus on what you wanted. And I want to give people a chance to just take that in right there. Oh, that's great. We'll get a little closer. I'll show you some of the features. First of all, you have this chrome piece all the way down the side. You'll see these great hubcaps. I'm just turning the camera that way. Or you also have that crown, which almost reminds me of the limited edition there. The all-important colors featuring a little racing stripe down here in the 428. I always like this stacked headlight, and then this curved piece comes down, hits the door, and comes right back up and flows all the way down the line to where we have Galaxie 500 there. Since we have this in the sun, we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to look under the hood right now. Oh, that's great. That's a big beefy engine.
Yes.
Now, was your original one a 428 as well, or?
No, it was a 390.
Yeah, which is still great. The 390 was a great engine, but you always kind of wanted the 428 powered by Ford. I like how this one's so clean under here. What I mean by clean is it's not perfect, but it looks like it did in that time period. You can see the little, looks like a Ford oval there. You've actually got your Autolite spark plugs back there. It just really looks good. Well, let's fire it up since we've got it in this position. And we'll let it idle. Straighten the wheel just a bit, would you? Yep, perfect. That's perfect. There it's kicked down. Quiet and smooth. Just the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. Let me listen to the exhaust. I'm going to have you step on the brakes for a second. There's your brake lights. Go ahead, jump in it for just a second. Let me let it idle. Dual exhaust or single? Dual, okay. Oh, it's so smooth. Go ahead, give it a rev. Nice little chin pop there. One more time. Knocking all the water out of it. Nice. All right, we're gonna turn this one around for you. And you can see why I wanted this one in the sun. There's lots of little details on the back of this car. So let me start to feature those. Let you take that in. First of all, the great look with the convertible top, just like that. But as we get closer, you have the bumperettes. These great taillights. Notice the design structure there. The chrome, the insert with the reverse light. Ford. Kelly, share with me why this is on the tail here rather than up on the fender.
That was a dealer installed accessory that was done at the dealership. So normally they would be on the driver's side front fender, but this one's back here and it's a power antenna that was installed.
Very nice. And here we have a beautiful badging there with the lions in there. This nice chrome piece here. I want to step back one more time and show you the car from the side. But Kelly's going to show us something in the door. By the way, let me just show you this quarter look. I'll take a moment and let you meditate on that. Just that nice long body. We're going to get to the trunk in a second for the trunk and treats, but show me something when you open the door. What do we have here?
It's another dealer installed accessory, and it's a trunk release right here that was put in by the dealer.
Wow.
And so you pull this up and it releases the trunk. So it's not a power trunk, but it's kind of handy.
Yeah, right. Beautiful. All right, and from there, we'll show some trunk and treats. So I told you we'd open up the trunk and we got the sun on it, and as you can see, look at the trunk. It's untouched. The tire looks like that's been used, but look at the brochures. How darling is that? Your Ford for $67. You'll buy the car just because of that look of the girl right there, I'll tell you that. All right, so as we flip in here, notice this opens this way, showing you the interior with new interior elegance, and then it opens all the way out to this photograph with the seagulls. You don't want that on your paint. The girl just looking at a seagull with the shoes, and your great roof line in the back. The 67 Ford, quieter, they're stronger and built better. Obviously the LTD. But I love the artwork combining it with the photographs. Oh, darling, you're so smart for getting a Ford. You could see her looking there. The nice pull down there. Your twin comfort lounge seats, as they're called. We're back to the portrait. This guy here screaming, "Get your bike out of my way." There we go. And people paying attention. The Ford XL hardtop. Back to the photograph. That's a great photo. Yellow car, yellow horizon. The sunset. There's your sport buckets. Your select shift. The Ford XL convertible. That's what we have here today. Actually, we got the Galaxie convertible. 6-way power seats. Here's our Galaxie right there. A little combination. You've got the photograph combined with the beachcomber look. There we go. Your Ford with the horses there. Sipping your tea. Sipping your tea, driving your Galaxie. Nice. Little croquet. Your Cruise-O-Matic select shift on the column. Your Custom 500. The deal maker machine itself. The businessman's car, apparently. Your Squire wagon. The Country Squire. Two-year maintenance. Worth more features. and your engine sizes. That is just great. You're ahead in a Ford. Wonderful. Kelly, what is this? This is tremendous.
Well, I discovered that online. That is a giveaway that Ford was doing.
Show me the other side.
It's called a Wave of Prizes Sweepstakes in 1967. The grand prize was a 67 Ford or Thunderbird, plus you could choose to shovel all the silver you could shovel into the trunk in 3 minutes or less, or 10,000 cash.
Wow.
And that was grand prize, and then the other prizes were on the back, which is Galaxies and Falcons. And I just thought that was pretty interesting to be able to shovel silver into the trunk, and you get to keep what you shovel.
Take this official Magic surfboard to your Ford dealer today. The Magic Wave of Prizes surfboard. Shovel your silver coins, and you can get these. Wow, that's crazy. All right, that's fantastic. What a great find that is. There's your Ford Galaxie 500
I think that's a
photo.
Canadian version, because you'll notice inside.
Go ahead, open it up.
I noticed this when I looked in it. I think it's this one,
Okay,
but there was something I saw that I thought was interesting.
go ahead, show
Let
me.
me see. Oh, the dash.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the same.
No, not at all.
So that must be the Canadian one that was.
Well, actually, if you look down, it says Ford Sales Company of
Oh,
Australia.
okay, so it's overseas.
Yeah.
So they must have shipped them over there and built them, or
Yeah.
something.
Your Australian version. And that advertisement. Let me have you grab that cider. Perfect. The boots. The 4th annual white sale.
And I guess you had to buy one in white.
Yeah, that's for sure.
White fur coat.
There you go. And that's our trunk and treat. So as we go to the interior, Kelly, may I open it?
Yes.
Thank you. A couple of things right off the bat with the interior. Number one, your Ford badge is way up there. What's the color on this car?
It's called dark moss green.
Dark moss green. We've already talked about our power trunk there, or the pull for the trunk. You've got this great door panel. You've got the light so that people don't run into you. This faux wood grain here, kind of the Mercury Cougar or Mustang seats, the power windows, and this, your crank for that right there, your mirror. Something interesting on the back. Now, when you look on the back here, tell me what I'm seeing.
There's on 67 they only had one speaker back there, and then I guess in 68 they put them on both sides. So this car only has one speaker in the back.
No speaker, yes speaker. And this beautiful design in the doorway, and this nice sliding back and forth ashtray, your power there as well. Nice back seats, lots of room. Let me give you a moment to take a look at that instrumentation. Was this a 1 year only thing where they put this massive horn thing to be some kind of a fake safety feature?
67, all the 67 vehicles had that, unless they had cruise. Some of them had a different, more of a 68 style padded steering wheel.
6-way seats here too.
Yes.
The park, your brake release, your pedals, that massive chest indenter if you ever got into a accident. Real clean dashboard. If you look, you'll notice the clock is working. Nice. As the clock sweeps, the AM FM there. Does this switch over? Is there some?
It does. You pull
Okay.
the button out and turn them the other way, and then it goes to the FM.
Got it.
Slide.
Easy to understand toggles. Tell me about this. This fascinated me when I got it. What do we have here?
That's another dealer accessory. It's a trash can that they put in
Look
the
at that.
dealership.
Still there. And as I understand it, the person who had this car basically had this car like in a bag. So they would take it out once or twice a year, and that was about it.
Yes.
Wow.
The last 10 years or so, I don't think he drove it much. So
What a time capsule.
storage.
What a time capsule. Is this a trip odometer or what is that?
This is the power top.
Okay, power top. Got it. Okay. This is great. Well, the only thing left to do is, let me show that too. The only thing left to do is time for me and you to take for a ride.
All right, sounds great.
Let's go.
All right.
This is a great way to start your 67 ride today. Well, we've done this before.
Oh, yeah.
Man, do we have fun in these things, right?
Oh, yeah.
1967 Ford Galaxie 500 convertible with all the options.
Yes, I believe it has quite a few. I don't know what else there would be, but...
Air conditioning.
Oh, that's it.
Who will help?
There was one more. I could always put that in later.
You can. You'd have to redo the dash, though, probably to do that. I would not touch this dash. It's perfect just the way it is. And by the way, I mean, it's a wonderful temperature out. I mean,
It's great.
Yeah.
Is it 72 maybe?
72, so we don't need the air today.
No, we're good.
We're really good. Yeah.
No, we'll not talk about July.
Yeah, July in Phoenix will be a little hot. But
We actually drive it in the summer, but we take it out when the sun's going down. It's not quite down. And
Yeah.
It's actually not too bad.
that's a perfect time to take it
It's
out.
beautiful out.
Yeah.
And it's great.
You don't have the sun beating on you. This is good stuff. Let me just show how you got your speedometer there. Yeah, it looks good. I had one of my first cars was a 72 Ford Galaxie 500 in this color with a white vinyl top. It wasn't cool enough to be a convertible, but what a great car. And just like you, once you had one, you had to get one back. Maybe
And it's the memories come right back, and you tend to forget the little details of the dash and
Yeah.
the certain lines of the car.
Yeah.
You see pictures, but when you finally get in it, you're like, oh yeah, I remember reaching over and touching this, or remember. So definitely a nostalgia. I love it. I mean, it's. We'll keep it till we die, you know.
Yeah. Well, to your point, I mean, it's a time traveler. You know, it takes us right back to that time frame. Let me just kind of show people where we're driving here too. How nice is that with the mountains in the back?
I do this route when I take it out once or twice a week, and we just go around the mountain. It's about a 5-mile jaunt, and it's perfect. You know, it's not too long. Gets the car out, and we get to enjoy the scenery and the beauty. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are waving at us. And
I'm sure it's a front maker.
it is, and it's great to go to the car shows because it's like fresh meat. But you know, there's no 67 Galaxies out here in Arizona. You never see them hardly ever, especially convertible.
Yeah. Let me even mention when you told me that you had one, I was eager to come see you first. I said, all right, let's go see Kelly. Let's go see his car. Check this out too. Look at the mountain, and the nice curve. It's a great little cruise with the mountain.
It's a little bit warmer than Illinois at this time, right?
Yeah, a little bit warmer than Illinois.
You're in the single digits.
That's
right
true. Yeah, we would be in the single digits in Illinois. Yeah, this is great.
It is surreal to be driving it, and to find one the same color as what we had in '79, that was really a bonus, you know, to get that. Like I said, we weren't planning on it, but it just happened that way, and we were supposed to have it. It just worked out.
Nothing happens by accident.
No.
Nothing happens by
So
accident.
you just have to dream it and say, well, I want to have this car again, and then it just shows up, you know, and it's the right one. So.
You know, your story is inspirational because I like the fact that you said you dream it. You know, so many times we give up on our dreams or things like that, and that's what this beauty is all about. It's about, you know, taking us back to that time when you had that thing and getting it back. And look at this view. How nice is that? That's just great. Just absolutely great. We're going to take this turn around. I'll show people the mountain right there, the background, and the views. We'll drive this back to the garage. What a fun time.
Yeah, definitely.
Always good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. Another great My Car Story. Thanks to Kelly Castle. Kelly, thank you for being on My Car Story.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lou.